Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Strength Salon. Oh, it's one of those sleepy mornings where you wish you could just go back to bed, But you gotta make it. You gotta do the thing. Gotta make the bills. Yeah. Taste bud. That's up rubbing against a tooth that hurts. Yeah, happens sometimes. That sucks. But anyway, today's drink of choice: Shasta Twist Lemon Lime, caffeine free. Shasta. Really liking these. 120 calories, not bad. 35 milligrams sodium, or 29 grams total carbs. Not bad. Not bad. And Shasta's Shasta Beverage Company, National Beverage Company, Hayward, California, product USA. Let's give it a shot. I wonder if it's going to be like a Sprite or a 7-Up kind of thing, or is it going to taste like Liquid Pledge. Not a fan of the Liquid Pledge part. That's always a bit of a pain. Lemon can be a weird thing. It's like you're so close to lemonade until you start tasting like a cleaner, Kind of like a personality trait, when you think about it. You're either a cleaner or you're a sweet treat, the busybody or the introvert, the one that's in the house doing the cleaning, after a while, not because going anywhere. You just kind of eventually you end up wiping down some counters and cleaning stuff and making the house smell good because that's where you are, can't help it. Or you're lemonade, you're out and about, you're sipping in between, working the yard, or out with friends, or in the neighborhood at a kid's lemonade stand, There's some psychological shit going on there. It's just too early in the morning to hear that. But let's give it a shot. It's an interesting flavor. Smell, scent, flavor. Not bad. It's just it's only soda, obviously, with the carbonation. It's like a lemonade soda, which I guess that's what this is a lime though, so lime soda. Doesn't taste too bad. Kind of dig it. It's light. It's sweet. It's very sweet. 29 milligrams of sugar. You think by now, I'd like in my head I would know these things. See, okay, here's that's how it works for me, and I don't know if this maybe this is just like breaking the rules, I guess, of reviews or whatever, or just life in general. I've always been very, I'm sure this will be very shocking to everyone, coasting through life. It's like I learned to handle the problems, even recurring problems. I learned to handle them as you do. It's like, hey, You don't put your hand on the element when you're cooking. You put a mesh cover over it when you've got something, oil that's popping, or a lid. Hey, you learn these things through, but occasionally you forget, or you have a shirt on, but hey, God damn it, you can't find the lid quick enough, and you get oil pop on the arm. Something silly, something dumb. I'm trying to explain it. I don't think I'm doing a really good job of it, but like, for example, learning the proper amount of water to rice ratio. I've always done the one, well, not for always. When I got back from Japan, I did like the one knuckle method. Now, then I bought a rice cooker, didn't worry about it. But then I also bought, my rice cooker broke, and I have an Instapot, and so I had to kind of measure. And that's when I started remembering the whole one knuckle thing when I was in Japan. And then I started doing rice in a pot. And but I wanted to learn how to do it in a pot. I wanted to learn how to do a decent amount of rice that I wanted in a pot, because different sizes and different water levels above the rice that I put in. I mean, you have like a really big pot, but you only want 1 cup of rice. You can't go one knuckle, okay, well, I mean, you can, but I wanted to find like the golden ratio of the rice that would be the rice for me, which really 1 cup of rice is enough for me. But 2 allows me to get rice for the stuff that I put for toppings or to mix with it, and then I can have some later leftovers to put away. So 2 cups. So you learn how to do that. You learn the right amount of water to put in this particular container for that, and you also learn how to do others. Now you learn it by experience, but I could measure it out per container and put on, know how much to put on the side, and and note the time frame required and the heat and all that fun shit. That's how I learn, by experiencing. I have a hard time with organizing things specific ways, like sentence structure. I'm really good at creating a sentence. I'm very good at creating sentences. I'll read you a story. I can write you a story, and people have enjoyed it. Some people. I only had one person who didn't necessarily like what I wrote. Didn't dislike it. Somebody didn't like the genre that I was doing. They said that they read fine. They just didn't like this. The story didn't grip them. And then another one said my stories read like a screenplay, and that actually kind of pissed me off. But whatever. Especially since this person didn't read the type of stuff that I normally wrote. But whatever. The thing is that, like, if you were to ask me to give you an adverb or an adjective, so off the top of your head, just all of a sudden say, hey, give me an adjective, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. My brain would just be like, okay, fuck. What is that again? But if you wanted me to write a sentence, if you wanted me to write a paragraph about this butterfly, I could write you a beautiful sentence structure. I could write you maybe some run-ons. I have a problem with run-ons, but I could write you something that would make you go, yeah, Maybe I go, oh god, just let's get the Nobel Prize for writing, or know what I mean, not Nobel Prize, but anyway, scholastic, there's some kind of writing. Anyway, but you learn through experience, and I do know certain things. But the thing is that those things don't necessarily matter until I'm writing. Like, if you want me to make a noun sound better, I can, the majestic lake, my problematic car, my despondent family. I'll make my feeling. Or no. Anyway, you know what I mean? My hardworking brother Bob. It's just something. I could come out. I can make you. I can do stuff. But I don't know. It's that's what I'm trying to get at. Is that like with drinks like this? Is that there are just like drinks that are like full on labors, where you are meticulous. You know the sentences, you know the structure, and you build what you want from that. Or there are people who flow with experience, and it's not always good, because here I am. Like, if you ask me what a fucking adjective or an adverb is, just name an adjective, name an adverb. I will be, just lights. I'll Google it, look it up, and go, oh, that, and then I'll give you the thing. But if you ask me like 2 months from now, I might have forgotten the meaning, because it doesn't mean anything to me to label it, because nobody in their right mind is going to come up to you and ask you, give me an adjective. That's a nice cold, solid drink. Oh, I forgot to stop by the gas station and get drinks for the day. That's fine. I got access to stuff. That's just frustrating. Ooh, somebody doesn't have a light. Well, so let's get down to it, shall we? And I think that's what this is. The Shasta is more of just it's just trying to do the experience of the lime. It's good. It's nice. It's sweet. It's not overbearing. I could actually see about mixing this with orange, or maybe couple of the Coors liquors or some kind, I think that would work. But I'll go ahead and give Shasta a 4, and the lime I'm going to go ahead and give a 7. It could be better, but it's not too bad, and it's kind of a 7.5 really. But I'm thinking I'm going to go with 7. It's good, and I definitely will get this again. Especially if I see it in the grocery stores. Maybe not all the time, but it's definitely a winner when it comes to the brand. So, there you go. As always, I'm Sir Drinkslot, and I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all, down to the last drop. Plus vitamin C. Bad. Family Trust Shasta since 1889. Wow. Being free. It's nice. Anyway, later.